matchup. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Klay Thompson asked what he thinks about when he's shooting. He said, quote, nothing. You want to have a clear mind, a free consciousness, and just let it fly. When you go with the flow, you're in rhythm, and you're not really thinking about it, that's when it feels the best. Brian?
It's a thing of beauty, Allie. Thank you. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Klay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Wiseman. And for New Orleans, Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. C.J. McCollum is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Jones in at small forward. Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
Now here's Ingram. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Lakers. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Green, the pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
McCollum with it. Ingram on the wing. 6 to shoot. With the teardrop. McCollum's shot is off. And we're about a minute into the first. Wiggins finds Curry. Back to Wiggins. Over Jones. Wiggins, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And B.A., when you think of C.J. McCollum, not only a superb scorer, but an intelligent and clever passer, too.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And Smithy McCollum has continued to add to his game over the years.
And what I like about it, we've seen the playmaking improve because he's one of the best combo guards we have in this game. An unpredictable player who just torches the defense.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Now here's Williamson. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
And there's Thompson on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got his second bucket on the night.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Ingram. Jones, the pass to McCollum. And here is Williamson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Here's Curry. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Stephen Curry with the pull-up jump shot. You cannot back off him. He will scorch you.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. McCollum, the pass to Williamson. Out to McCollum. Shoots over Curry. McCollum's shot is off. The Warriors leading. Thompson in the post. Covered by Ingram. He's off on the layup. Here's Jones. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, back in college in 2020, Herb Jones broke his left wrist. Less than 2 weeks after surgery, Jones was back on the floor.
And Herbert Jones, what a tough customer, playing with a huge cast on that wrist.
You know, B.A., how hard that is. He played with just one hand at the end of that 2020 season in school. Herb Jones is a fighter. Despite being a second-round pick, he made an immediate impact in this league.
That's good from Jones. Jones hits them both. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. Wiseman with it from 13. Nice jump shot. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Williamson. Warriors with the rebound. And here's Curry for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Pelicans trail. McCollum outside. Pass to Valanciunas. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Wiseman. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul of the game. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Thompson finds Curry. Shoots from the baseline. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
That one falls for Curry. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. On defense, the Warriors. 3-point lead. Pass to Jones. Knocked loose. Here's Wiggins. And that one is hammered home.
Making it look so easy. Wiggins has crazy hops. Can really get up there.
Curry against McCollum. Now Ingram. Here's Jones. The rebound by Wiggins.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Nance, he's checked in for New Orleans. Pass to Wiggins. Up top, Thompson. And there's another one for the Warriors.
I just love the ball movement.
For New Orleans, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. McCollum outside. Nance finds McCollum. There's the drive. Back to Nance. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. The open shot by Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his third assist of the night.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
New Orleans calls timeout. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Alvarado's checked in for McCollum. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Williamson. Left side Ingram. Back to Williamson to stop the run. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
What a play from Draymond to rise up and send it back. He really takes pride in his defense.
Wiggins left side. The three. Williams grabs the board. Wiggins has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And the basket by Williamson. Williamson's got 6.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's Curry. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Orlando.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And for the Pelicans, their shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Pass to Alvarado. Outside Ingram. Down low. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
4 on the clock. No problems knocking that one down.
Playing to Ingram's strengths. He's most effective when he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Wiseman. Now here's Curry. Takes the three. Connects from downtown. He's got 7.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Ingram. Right side Jones. Wiseman with a steal. They've got numbers. Fires from the wing. And again, it's Golden State. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And it's Alvarado missing. Golden State has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
And the Pelicans call time here. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes comes in for Williamson. And it's Murphy in for Jones. The Warriors also with a sub. Poole, he's checked in for Curry. Now here's Ingram. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Wiggins. Murphy pulls it in. And New Orleans shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Pass to Nance. Gets a very good look and converts.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Golden State has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Got a piece of it. Now here's Poole. He's closely guarded. Wiggins for 3. The Pelicans pull it in.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Pass to Alvarado. Back to Ingram. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Great to see Ingram forcing the issue, dependable at finding ways to get to the strike.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
You know, Brandon Ingram has turned himself into a dominant 3 or 4 in this league. His versatility has him playing all around the floor.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Murphy. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Nance. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Well, Smitty asked for Ingram, playing a bigger role the last few years.
And that role's huge on the offensive side. BA averaging over 20 points per game the last 3 seasons, becoming a real headache for the defense.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And Alvarado gets it to go. The Warriors leading. Poole, the pass to Wiggins. Poole outside. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Wiseman. And here is Kuminga. He's guarded by Nance. Shot clock at 3. Wiggins from long range. He can't get that one to fall. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And it's Alvarado missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Wiggins passes to Wiseman. Thompson outside. Kuminga finds Thompson. Hits the trifecta. Thompson's got 11 points.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Here's Alvarado, guarded by Poole. To the inside. And that one's good. Ingram. 7 points in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
Here's Wiseman. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Outside Ingram. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. Poole, the pass to Iguodala. Back to Poole. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Kuminga, down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's rejected. Ingram against DiVincenzo. And that one's good. Ingram's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
Here's Iguodala. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
And the Warriors shooting 52% from the floor so far. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Willie Hernan-Gomez. And it's Murphy in at the three. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The Pelicans trail. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Here's Iguodala. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Clock at 6. Curry. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum. Clock at 2. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Pelicans shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to McCollum. Curry with a steal. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. Outside Curry. Back to Iguodala. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Kuminga. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. Here's McCollum using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Gliding down the lane, McCollum with the hard finish.
Curry finds Kuminga. Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Green's checked in for the Warriors. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. DiVincenzo against Jones. Now here's DiVincenzo. The D's right on him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
That free throw misses. Nance, he's checked in for Murphy. And Golden State also making a switch. Wiggins is checked in. And he sinks the second. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Curry against McCollum. Inside. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
His assist numbers have grown. C.J. McCollum, pass on time.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. Right side. DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. And again, no good by Golden State. For New Orleans, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. McCollum outside. Valanciunas with it. Iguodala defending. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Warriors have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Curry's got 12.
The whole team is loving everything Steph is doing. Playing with the ease on offense tonight.
Pass to Jones. And here's Valanciunas. Outside Jones. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Valanciunas is a very solid passer at his position. Knows how to find the open man.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay. They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one belongs to Wiggins. Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Wiseman, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for DiVincenzo. He's off on the second, and watching Draymond Green play. Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
Now here's McCollum. 11 points for him last game against the Lakers. Here's Thompson. Second chance effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Larry Nance picks one up.
You've got to love Klay Thompson's work ethic. He's an elite scorer, but he's no slouch on the other end of the floor as well. He gives you his all.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
And so he makes both from the line. All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Williamson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williamson's got 8.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Thompson outside. Wiggins for 3. And the Warriors miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Banked it in off the glass. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
C.J. McCollum is so crafty at finding ways to capitalize inside. What a play.
Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Wiggins. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Larry Nance picks one up.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
First free throw is good. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
And Wiggins drops them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
McCollum outside. Pass to Jones. Williamson against Wiggins. Williamson passes to McCollum.
Clever pump fake by C.J. to get the defender off balance, and then he draws the foul.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
C.J. McCollum is the kind of player any team would love to have. He does so many things well.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Good on the second one. The Warriors leading.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now.
The first free throw is good.
When you think of Curry, his shooting is what comes to mind always. Specifically, how quick his release is.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And here's McCollum. He's got 6. To the paint. And there's Williamson on the assist by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 3 assists now in this one. Golden State calls timeout.
Back in 2021, Zion Williamson was on a serious hot streak. In 25 consecutive games, he dropped 25 or more points and did it on 50% shooting.
Poole, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so it's Golden State with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Thompson passes to Green. Out to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Wiggins got 14. Well, Zion, when he's on the floor, he has proven he is an efficient player. Others are envious of that.
They are, B.A. They're envious of his shot selection and his point total. He stays aggressive because he knows what his team needs from him. Physical play inside the paint all night long.
Oh, got a piece of it. Thompson with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Thompson, that's good. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
Coaches rave about Klay Thompson's ability to defend. He has active hands. He comes up with a strip that ignites the fast break.
Poole against Nance. Wiggins outside. Now here's McCollum. 6 points for him. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
And so it's Golden State with it. 6-point game. Poole, the pass to Wiggins. Shoots over Nance. And that one's long.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And they're on the break. And that one's good. Poole. Poole's gotten his first basket of the night.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Pass to Williamson. To the inside. Ingram. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 11.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
Here's Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Rebounded by Ingram. The Pelicans trail. Williamson finds McCollum. That miss makes him 3 for 7.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Now here's Williamson. He's got 10. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Poole shot is off.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Ingram. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Wiggins. And the Warriors shooting just around 39% in the second quarter. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Ingram. The Pelicans shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Hayes. Here's Murphy. Now Williamson. He's watched by Kuminga. And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 12 points. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Kuminga. Second chance shot. Pelicans cleared away.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game. B.A., it can be tough for a young guy to figure out his game, but Jackson Hayes is making big strides and showing impressive growth.
Well, Smitty Hayes definitely seems eager to make a larger impact on the floor.
You know what I like, B.A.? His raw energy. Any chance he gets to show off what he can do, he takes it. It's hard to find that kind of relentless hustle.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of this game. Wiggins outside. Oh, it's stolen. Ingram on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Down low. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
I love how efficient Zion is. Dependable at picking smart shots to take.
The Warriors leading. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. With the 10-footer. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
To the middle. Here's Murphy. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Thompson outside. It's stolen by Ingram. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Thompson. It's stolen by Ingram. .29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That puts him in the lead.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Ingram against Thompson. Shot clock at 5. A shot to stop the drought. The shot comes out. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pelicans ahead, up by 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
They need to play with better energy on D. I knew these guys were going to sleep out there. Anyway, they've allowed over 50% shooting. Gave up way too many open looks. I'm sure they hear it in the locker room. Maybe they'll come out angry.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Wiseman is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Now here's McCollum. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. Williamson's got 16 points now.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
That free throw, good from Ingram.
You know, I love that Brandon Ingram continues to grow his game. We've seen him get better at moving the ball, which only makes him more versatile on the floor.
Both free throws good from Ingram. The Warriors trailing. Thompson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Pelicans shooting around 53%, a nice number. Williamson with it. Guarded now by Wiseman. Oh, Williamson throws it down!
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Here's Curry. That's good on the jumper. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Golden State is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Wiggins. Doesn't go for him. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Wiggins with a steal. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Wiseman. And here's Wiggins. Fires from deep. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Ingram. He's covered by Curry. Ingram against Curry. And that one's good. Ingram's got 15 points.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Here's Curry. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
McCollum outside. Pass to Jones. Wiseman against Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. No good on the shot. And Golden State will come the other way. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Wiseman against Valanciunas. Wiseman, pass to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Williamson, no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Stolen by Jones. Williamson, right side. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Green throws it up high.
But trust this team has in Draymond to make the right decision with the pass.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
New Orleans making some changes. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Williamson, and it's Nance in for Ingram. Iguodala's checked in for the Warriors. DiVincenzo comes in for Klay Thompson. McCollum outside. Outside Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Uses the glass on the layup. Valanciunas has got his second basket on the night.
That wasn't an easy finish from Valanciunas. The big man didn't have a good look, but got it to drop anyway.
Iguodala, the pass to Curry. Now here's Wiseman. Valanciunas covering. Iguodala against Nance. The kick out. Curry. Just 5 on the clock. This for the tie. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's McCollum. And he can't bank that one in. Golden State has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Green. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's Wiseman.
Not known for his defense, but Valanciunas did a great job on that play.
And it's Wiseman missing. Here's Jones. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Hernan Gomez. And he banks in the layup. Hernan Gomez has got his second basket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Wiseman. He's got 6. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
I mean, the last guy you want to foul in this league, Steph Curry, is automatic at the line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And he hits the first of 3. And the Warriors make some changes. Kuminga, he's checked in for Green. And it's Poole in for DiVincenzo. And he's good on the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Now here's McCollum. Give him 8 points now. Good. Nance has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Curry, trailing by 5. Poole outside. Now Curry, give him 23. The shot by Iguodala, no good. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Curry, no good.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's McCollum, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got 10.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado comes in for Jones. And Golden State also making a switch. Green's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga's shot is off.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Curry against McCollum. Here's Alvarado. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 9-point Pelican lead.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Here's Curry. Poole outside. Pass to Iguodala. Inside, Kuminga. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Curry against McCollum. Right wing. Here's Murphy. Iguodala defending. Back to McCollum. Just 3 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Valanciunas. Great positioning on the putback.
They're really working the paint now.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 9. Poole left side. Pass to Kuminga. From 12 feet. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Now McCollum. Valanciunas can't get it to go. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Yes, it's good. McCollum's got 12.
The handles of C.J. McCollum on full display.
Curry passes to Poole. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
They get it again. Valanciunas lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8.
Ooh, physicality from Valanciunas on the glass. Securing the ball and sending it right back.
Now here's Poole. Defense is right there. Kuminga finds Wiggins. Hayes is checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Kuminga. Poole outside. Back to Kuminga. There's the triple. The Pelicans pull it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Murphy, guarded by Poole. Murphy's shot is good. And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Wiggins. Kuminga against Hayes. Here's Curry. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Now here's McCollum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Such a pure score. The defense getting too aggressive on C.J. McCollum.
And the first one at the line is good. Ingram's checked in for Murphy. And McCollum drops them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Poole with the ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First one falls for him. The Pelicans making a switch here. Nance is checked in. And both free throws good for Poole. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the left side wing. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Hayes. And here's Ingram. He's covered by Curry. The shot by Ingram, no good. And the Warriors shooting just about 33% since this second half started. He gets it in there. Curry's got 13 in the second half.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Ingram with the ball. Hernan Gomez inside. He's against Iguodala. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket. Hernan Gomez has got 6.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And here are the Warriors now. Poole outside. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Poole. Zion Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Curry. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Alvarado. He's got 6. Here's Ingram. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Thompson passes to Wiggins. Just 3 on the clock. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Zion and Hayes together down low. Brandon Ingram out there with Willie Hernan-Gomez. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot. That's the Pelicans 5. Ball's going up the court. Here's Wiggins. They get the rebound. Pass to Green. Poole from long range. Rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Ingram. And it's Poole with a rebound. And the Warriors shooting just under 40% from the field. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Poole. Guarded closely. Pass to Thompson. Poole outside. Now Wiseman. Shot clock at 6. Back to Poole. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Well, the Pelicans shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Williamson outside. Over Green. Williamson misses.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
McCollum, he's checked in for Hayes. McCollum against Poole. Up again. It's good on the putback.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Now here's Hernan-Gomez. Outside Ingram. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Thompson passes to Poole. Here's Wiggins. Pass to Wiseman. Poole outside. Shot from 12. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's McCollum, and he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Great tenacity from C.J. McCollum, not letting the defense bother him at all.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Thompson outside. Pass to Wiggins. The kick out to Poole. From the line. Misses off the left iron.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Outside Jones. Fires the 3. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Curry, he's checked in for Poole. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's Curry. Now here's Wiseman. Pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Wiggins from long range. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williamson finds McCollum. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Golden State has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Thompson outside. Wiggins passes to Wiseman. And here's Curry. This one for 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Ingram, the pass to Williamson. And that one drops for him. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Thompson. Green, the pass to Thompson. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Williamson. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Williamson. Back to McCollum. He's feeling it. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Well, the Warriors shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Green. Covered by Williamson. 6 to shoot. Here's Wiggins.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
McCollum outside. Now Valanciunas to the middle. Here's Williamson. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Green, the pass to Curry. Wiseman with it. Valanciunas covering. To end the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. McCollum against Curry. Now here's McCollum, tightly guarded. Ingram on the wing. 5 on the clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Tough inside. Ingram's got a lot of moves he can beat you with.
And he makes both free throws. Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Back to Curry. Up and over McCollum. No good. A bit long that time. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 10-1 run. On the wing, Jones. Williamson finds Ingram. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup by Williamson. Williamson's got 24.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
McCollum against Curry. Thompson outside. Off target from outside. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Now McCollum down low. Wiseman with a steal. Outside Curry. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
Curry against McCollum. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Wiseman. Valanciunas passes to Ingram. 5 to shoot. Here's McCollum.
Even though he's not the biggest guy, Curry's instincts and competitiveness help him out on the defensive end.
Wiggins. He can't get it to go. Jones with some nice D. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on a 12-3 run. McCollum, the pass to Williamson. Back to McCollum. Outside Jones. Ingram against Curry. The shot by Ingram, no good. And the Warriors shooting 35% so far in this one. Curry's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
McCollum against Thompson to the middle. Wiggins with a steal. From the baseline. And there's Thompson on the assist by Wiggins.
The accuracy of Thompson's shooting lets him score from anywhere. The mid-range is an easy option.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Ingram. Here's Jones. Williamson left side. Can't hit that one. The Warriors go the other way with it. Wiggins outside. Takes a 3. Williams grabs the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Williamson. Thompson with a steal. The kick out. Curry. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Sometimes that shot feels like the equivalent of a layup, but it's 3 points for Curry instead of 2.
New Orleans calls timeout, and we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Williamson. Down low to end the drought.
The production from Ingram just keeps getting better and better. A guy who knows how to get buckets.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Wiggins. And here's Wiseman. Here's Thompson. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. To the inside. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Williamson's got 12 points in just the second half. Timeout called, the Warriors. They trail by 17. 1:27 left to play in the fourth quarter. And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pelicans.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And they pick up their fourth win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Zion Williamson.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pelicans cleared away.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Now here's Graham. Pass to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. It's deflected. First one falls. Both shots good from the strike. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Here's Marshall. So New Orleans takes this one by a large margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.